Gao, or Gorgor, Kako, is a city in Mali and the capital of the Gao region. The city is located on the river Niger, 320 kilometers east-southeast of Timbuktu on the left bank at the junction with the Tilimsi Valley. For much of its history, Gao was an important commercial center involved in the trans-Saharan trade. In the 9th century, external Arabic writers described Gao as an important regional power. And by the end of the 10th century, the local ruler was said to be a Muslim. Towards the end of the 13th century, Gao became part of the Mali Empire. But in first half of the 15th century, the town regained its independence, and with the conquests of Sunni Ali, it became the capital of the Songhi Empire. The empire collapsed after the Moroccan invasion in 1591, and the invaders chose to make Timbuktu their capital. By the time of Heinrich Barth's visit in 1854, Gao had declined to become an impoverished village with 300 huts constructed from matting. In 2009, the urban commune had a population of 86,633. On the 31st of March 2012, Gao was captured from Malian government forces by National Movement for the Liberation of Azawad and Ansar Dine rebels, after the additional captures of Kidal and Timbuktu. On the 6th of April, the MNLA declared the region independent of Mali as the nation of Azawad and named Gao its capital. The MNLA lost control to Islamist militias after the Battle of Gao on 26 and 27 June 2012. On the 26th of January 2013, the city was recaptured by French military forces as part of Operation Serval. Gao is located on the eastern bank of the Niger River at the junction with the Tilimsi Valley. The sprawling town is the largest in eastern Mali. It is connected to the capital, Bamako, at the western end of Mali by 1,200 kilometers of paved road. In 2006, the Warbarya Bridge was opened to replace the ferry service across the Niger. The bridge was constructed by the China State Construction Engineering Corporation and financed by the Islamic Development Bank and the Malian government. The town is strategically located with road links. The prime meridian marker runs right through Gao, Mali. There are also seasonal ferry services on the Niger River. A service between Gao and Kolikoro, a distance of 1,380 kilometers, is managed by the Compagnie Malienne de Navigation. It usually operates from the end of July, after the annual rains when there is sufficient water in the river, until mid-November. Smaller boats are able to operate for a longer season between Buam and Ansongo. The town is expanding rapidly. In the 1998 census, the population of the urban commune was 52,201. By the census in 2009, this had increased to 86,633. A 4.7% annual growth rate. For administrative purposes, the commune is divided into 9 quartiers: Gadai, Farongire, Aljanbanba, Jolabugu, Sanai, Sokoira, Bulgondia, Chateau, and Jidra. The urban commune is bounded to the north by the commune of Soni Ali Bair, to the east by the commune of Anchwadi, and to the south and west by the commune of Gunzuarai. Gao features an arid climate under Köppen's climate classification. Gao's climate is hot and dry, with the only rainfall occurring between June and September. August is normally the wettest month. The average annual rainfall is only 220 millimeters, but there are large year-to-year variations. May is the hottest month, with an average daily high temperature of 43 degrees Celsius. December and January are the coolest months, with daily low temperatures of 15 degrees Celsius. From October to March during the dry period, the northeasterly Harmattan wind blows from the Sahara. When it blows strongly, the dust-laden wind reduces visibility and creates a persistent haze. With the low rainfall, the vegetation away from the river is sparse and consists mainly of various species of acacia and Balanites aegyptiaca. The herbaceous plants are dominated by Sainchus biflorus and Panicum letum. Almost all the local agriculture depends on river water for irrigation. The annual flood of the Niger River is a result of the heavy rainfall in the headwaters of the Niger and Bani rivers in Guinea and the northern Ivory Coast. The rainfall in the headwater areas peaks in August, but the flood water takes time to pass down the river system through the inner Niger Delta region and arrive at Gao. At Kolikoro the flood peaks in September, while in Gao the flood lasts longer and reaches a maximum in December. There is a large year-to-year variation in the extent of the flooding. The existing and proposed dams upstream of Gao reduce the overall flow of the river and could potentially have a large effect on the local agriculture. When in flood the river is 4 kilometers wide at Gao, but during the dry season a number of islands appear in the river. There is very little flow, only 5% of the maximum. In June and July, the history of the Gao Empire precedes that of the Songhi Empire in the region of the Middle Niger. Both empire had the town of Gao as their capital. Apart from some Arabic epitaphs on tombstones discovered in 1939 at Th.